And welcome back to Sbu Vs Hockey Live. We're just moments away from the drop of the puck. And the starting lineups are brought to you tonight by AD Creed, the business behind business. They seem to be sponsoring everything tonight. All right. So, Lear, why don't you take us through the starting lineup for the Rams for tonight? What we know so far.
I just wanted to give a shout out to and thank all the people that come up to us before the game and say, "Oh, we were listening the other night, we were watching the other night," and that's always makes us feel good, both visiting teams and home team folks. So I know that we've got a lot of out-of-towners that have children here on the Stony Brook Seawolf team, but so we'd like to say hello to you guys too, and also thanks for correcting some of our pronunciation.
Yes.
We really appreciate that. Now, from the University of Rhode Island, the Rams have a starting lineup of, on defense, Ben Upham, number 4, Matt DeSilva, number 5, and our forward line will feature freshman Robbie Bura, number 15, sophomore A.J. Chua, number 17, and senior Mike Tate, number 20. And as of game time, Coach Joe Augustine, the very highly successful and dapper Joe Augustine, had not decided on goal yet. And according to his very able-bodied assistant, Jay Octo, don't you know, he did not know either who was going to start. So I guess that's a game-time decision, as they say in the business.
All right.
So we'll keep an eye out, and we'll see who gets between the pipes.
All right. For the Seawolves, they are going to come back with the fourth line again tonight, starting Josh Brooks, Matt Gervasi, Billy Freely as forwards. And on defense, Kevin Barry and Pat Foster will get the start. In nets will be Dan Snyder. And the backup tonight will be Brendan Jones. The referees for tonight's game.
Starting line is kind of a reward for last night's play, from what I understand.
All right, as they're announcing the Ice Girls on the ice there. But we'll talk about the referees for tonight's game.
And here they come.
The head referee tonight is going to be Tony Variali. He'll be wearing the orange stripe. Linesman tonight will be Keith Fallon and Bernie Altner. Almost the same crew as last night, only just in reverse roles. So kind of interesting. These guys got a chance to see both teams play last night.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how things kind of go.
And we've got the band in the house, too, the Stony Brook
it's always fun.
Marching band.
It's always fun. And, Lear, I want to just reiterate what you said about the folks who tune in and watch us. You know, we do this totally as a volunteer thing. We do it for the love of the game. We like to do it. We're helping out young Trevor over here with his, school stuff that he's working on. And Kevin, who actually goes to Stony Brook, doing the camera for
and we're glad he got his power back.
So, and we
took a shower.
We know that's true. So that's a good thing. But we do appreciate it. I was mentioning here before, we actually ran into the Montgomery family a couple weeks ago here at the rinks, and they echoed those sentiments about enjoying the simulcast, or what you want to call it, the webcast. We just call the game, and we call it as we see it. And some people know we butcher names. It's not on purpose, but. Well. If we were professionals at it, I'm sure we'd be much cleaner on it. But for the most part, it's all in fun. We're having fun doing it, and we're just hoping you're enjoying it.
And as long as Grandma Casano does not get mad.
All right, lights are out. It's time to bring the Seawolves onto the ice.
Here they come.
Alrighty, the lights are on, and we're back. Alrighty.
Ladies and gentlemen, your ice officials for tonight's game are Mr. Tony Marial, Mr. Keith Allen, and Mr. Bernie Altner.
Ben.
On defense, number 5, Matt De Silva. At forward, number 15, Robbie Muir. At forward, number 17, AJ Chu. At forward, number 20, Mike Tate.
And the riddle solved.
At in goal, number 30, Andrew Sherman.
All right, so Sherman
And
gets a
now
start.
the starting lineup for your Stony Brook Seawolves. On defense, number 5, Kevin Barry. On defense, number 7, Pat Foster. At forward, number 18, Billy Freely. At forward, number 22, Josh Brooks. At forward, number 29, Matt Gervasi. And in goal, number 30, Daniel Snyder. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Singing tonight's national anthem is Anna Lubitz.
Puck.
Hey, Kev, see if you can ask those guys who number 31 is, if they know. He's not on the roster. Hey, Eric, who's 31 on your team? Yeah. No, you got a kid named...
Right to the source.
I think he's a defenseman, right? Huh? Sorry. Dude, I'm sorry, but it's not...
Here we go.
Ready to drop the puck. Face off at center ice there. AJ Chow for URI, along with number 15, Pure, number 20, Tate on defense, Upham, and number 5, De Silva for the Seawolves. Matt Gervasi at center.
We just saw Eric Menard. He's a little injured, but in good spirits, and he looks good. Obviously hurt,
Yeah.
but...
All right, here we go.
Nice to see him
Gervasi,
walking
Brooks,
around.
and Freely. And Brooks fires it all the way and takes a big hit by Tate for his troubles. And coming up the boards, nice pass out to here through the neutral zone and kicked right back in. Uri's got much more legs tonight than they did last night coming out, so Seawolves got to be smart. Good play there by Freely. Get that puck back to the D. Create that breakout. And coming out of his zone is Brooks. He taps it over to Freely. He's in. Freely shoots to the net. Freely with a move. He shoots. And a save. And the net comes off the moorings. Billy Freely showing that speed.
Wow.
Cutting across, taking that shot.
Went in. I didn't know if he was going to dump it off, but he was just waiting and pulled the trigger. And
Seawolves can change.
Right. Rams have to stay out there.
Rams have to stay out there. They knocked it off the net. So that first scoring opportunity goes to the Seawolves. And now we have Dan Casano, Mike Cassiotti, and Ryan Kotkamp. Back to Chris Joseph. Sends a high riser.
Nice.
Over the top of the net and picked up by URI. Nice pass out there to Buer. Buer coming in. He takes a shot. Bumped off by Joseph. Good hit by Chris Joseph. Yeah. This is Dan Casano coming up. Got Kotkamp on the wing. Back to Casano. Casano's in. He rips it. And a save.
Yeah, kind of a...
by Sherman, but it looked like he had it and didn't drop it.
Dropped it down and put it over there. And nice. The Rams came out smoking. They came out very, very strong. And fortunately, the Seawolves' speed kind of neutralized that.
All right. Face up to the left of Sherman. Dan Casano on the face-off. Mike Cassiotti, Ryan Kotkamp. Cassiotti gets it down to Kotkamp. Picked up by Casano. Kotkamp breaks to the net. Now around the net.
Oh, nice try. Nice for a
backhander. Yeah, almost by Cassiotti trying to get a backhander in there. Now here comes the Rams breaking through. This is number 32. Yeah, I don't have him either.
Yeah.
I apologize, folks. A couple new players on the roster tonight that we don't have their names. We'll get them. Dan Casano to Mike Cassiotti breaking in over the line. Puck is deep behind the net to the right of Kenny. Picked up by Dan Casano. And over to Sam Brewster throws a little backhander up on the net. Chris Joseph unable to keep it in at the point. He gets it over to his partner, Andrew Balzafuri, who'll take behind the net and set up. Oh, no time to set up as he's forechecked heavily there. This is Andrew Balzafuri through center ice and dumps into the corner. He'll go for a change. This is Ryan Dureski, Seawolves, to Brewster, down low. And the Seawolves broke that forecheck last night pretty well. They're doing it again. Dureski up to the point now to Miano. Low shot, deflected, and out come the Rams. This is Luciano in. A nice pass across, and the shot goes wide. Actually, Dan Snyder got a piece of it. Shot, rebound, and deflected off the skate. This is Ambrose, and clipped by Brewster. He'll go for a change.
Yeah.
And they call it for an icing, even though he touched it with a stick.
I can't resist saying that Luciano has the tenor of an excellent forward. A little Pavarotti reference there, but he was flying last night from what I understand from you. And
made some nice plays on the ice, yeah. This kid, too, number 8, Sean O'Neill, had a nice goal, and he's on that line with Macalino, who also scored, and those guys are, doing good numbers for the squad as far as scoring and assists. Ooh, big hit there at the blue line. Wow. Brewster stood up, but that's good. Sam got that puck in. He needed to do that. Made sure that puck got in. This is Macalino now coming out with the puck, and he throws it down for O'Neill, but it's an icing.
The Plano Punisher met Big Ben there for the Rams, and Ben Upham for the number 4 on the Rams is still adjusting his helmet.
Yeah, I'm sure both of those guys felt that hit. Even though Sam may have gone down, it was more of a surprise. But Sam's a big boy, as you know. So, all right, face off to the right of Sherman, and this is Nick Barbera back to Vinny Lopes, who was out of the lineup last night. He's back in tonight. Pat Foster trying to keep it in. Can't do it. Looks like a 3-on-1 coming in here. It's a nice pass across by Macalino. Good defensive play there to save that one. Shot right on. Save by Snyder. He gobbles it up.
He does.
This is the line they have to watch. This Bishop, Macalino, O'Neill line. This is the line that does most of the damage for URI. So we'll have to keep an eye on those guys.
Yeah, the number 4, Ben Upham, as he skated past the Seawolves bench, he was probably looking for that Peterbilt truck, or he couldn't figure out if it was a Kenworth.
Face up to the right of Schneider. Sean Collins now out there with his line. And that's Barry with the puck, and he gets up to Wesley Hawkins, and picked up in a neutral zone there Pat Forster now picks up over to Barbera. And nice pass up to
Very
Barry,
nice,
who skates it up
very
cross ice to Pat Forster.
Good
D
look.
to D in the O-zone. How about that? All right, so here comes Barbera now in on the defense, and Sean Collins doing a nice play in the middle of the ice there, and center ice to break that play up. Barry with a pass over to Barbera, skating through center ice.
Big Nick
and
flying
through
here.
the neutral zone, he's in. Nick Barbera shoots high and wide, all the way
Keep it
around,
in.
but kept in by Bowser Fury, who sends somebody flying.
Yeah,
And
didn't
now
get
this
much.
is Chris
of-
Joseph now trying to make a play, but goes
here we
around
go.
him. Good play by Bowser Fury using the
Cover
stick
over,
on
yeah.
Tate. And Vinny Lopes now carries the puck for the Seawolves. And he skates up looking for help. Through the neutral zone here is Gervasi.
Oh, get out of your way.
Gervasi trying to get through here. And he battles the puck into the URI zone. Picked up by number 31, Dan Granfield, who's in the lineup tonight. This is Brooks picking up a play.
Chris Joseph standing that fellow right on the blue line. That was nice.
Yep. Chris did a lot of that last night. All right, Sherman controls the puck up the boards. Goaltender can handle the puck. It's dangerous. And big hit here. Bowser Fury
On the unnamed 32.
on the unnamed 32. We'll have to find out who it is. All right.
Yeah, he got his hands up pretty high.
This is Gervasi now. Gervasi loses a handle and dumped in by Freely. And we're going to have a penalty here. Referee caught a play behind something behind the play. It's going to be against the Seawolves. And it's going to be a slash. It was after the play and a little undisciplined there by Matt Gervasi. You're so close to the bench, you just go there.
Yeah. There's been some ferocious near misses. They look like they're gunning for each other, and it's their skill and ability. They've just missed.
All right, face-off to the left of Schneider, and this is O'Neill on the face-off against Cassano. One back by O'Neill, but it's out of the zone. Dan Cassano's out there killing the power play, along with Jimmy Rafis, who's out there seeing his ice time for the first time tonight. And this is Dan Cassano. He's controlling the puck and doing a good job, eating the clock. Good play here. This is Cassiati in on the forecheck.
Boy, aggressive.
Picked up by Del Padre now. Del Padre will quarterback it, and he gets it across up to Macalino. Macalino in on with speed. Macalino's in. He's looking to shoot, and he does. And a save, blocker save. Back to the point. Over to Del Padre. Del Padre winds, and he last night made a great play, and not a shot, a pass. It was a tip and goal. It was a beautiful play. I think you might have been looking for the same play tonight. All right, Steelwoods get it out, and they go for a change. Now Joseph's out there with Barry, Dureski, and Hawkins. And here comes Del Padre again. And he just throws it up the neutral zone. Here comes Macalino in with speed. Macalino with a hoist pass. Little pass over the top. Did not click. And that's a good play there by Dureski using the stick. And all the way down. 48 seconds left to go in the kill for the Seawolves. And so, picked up by Wesley Hawkins, looking for somebody to pass it to.
He saw Nick on the other side.
Trying his best. He's trying his best. Wesley's trying to get it going. All right. Here is number 4. Up him in, and he just shoots all the way around. Going around the boards to get it is Cho. And Cho just shoots it all the way around. This is Joseph now. He's hit from behind. There's going to be a call here. As Chris Joseph was hit with a cross check from behind, and the call by
Kevin Barry was out there with Chris Joseph that time, but I like the way that they've been usually pairing Chris Joseph with Andrew Balsafori, and Andrew has been covering for him a couple of times because Chris likes to mix it up a little bit, and he's been standing guys up at both the red line and the blue line.
Chris leads the team, I think, in hits.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to hit. He's not afraid to step up, take the puck, and go for an offensive rush, too. So
20
Andrew's
seconds.
more of a stay-at-home defenseman, and he does back him up pretty well.
Yeah, it was
all right.
Nice to see. Even the whole
17 left to go in
nice
the
keep.
4-on-4. Pat Foster unable to get that puck past it. Breaking in is number 12. Oh, what a play there. What a play. Hope the goaltender's okay. Bowser Fury came back pretty hard. And
that's Cam Schneck on the breakaway. He's Schneck is a flying fellow.
Now, Now, this is something that you're going to see on the tape. Pat, I'm sure if he could take that back, he would, because when you got somebody 2 feet in front of you, you're not winding up and shooting the puck. You got to make a play, and I think he knows it. So
yeah, he's got his head down.
Got to shake it off. Got to shake it off. All right, we got a power play in 4 seconds, 4-on-4 right now to face off to the left of Dan Schneider, and that's Schneck on the face-off as
Ken Schneck.
As Vinny Lopes takes it after Barbera was chased.
And we're even up.
All right. We've got Seawolves actually have a power play now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's for 137. Vs Uri controls the puck. He loses his edge. This is Lopes now controlling it high. And he's looking for an option. He's got Vs Uri. No-look shot.
Going
and
to the
it's
short side.
Blocker save by Sherman. Vinny Lopes, nice job to keep it moving. This is Barbera now controlling it with nice low shot down low, picked up by number 24. That's Del Padre again. He'll be all over the ice, killing power plays and playing on them. All right, we got 1:06 left to go in the power play for the Seawolves. This is Dan Casano setting it up behind the Seawolves net, and out he comes. Pass to Vinny Lopes. Trying to use his speed to break through, but not able to do it. This it's ill-advised to be doing that against a team like URI. They're very well coached, and they know how to break those plays up. This is Cassiati trying to make a play in the center ice zone.
As evidence with somebody as fast as Vinny Lopes. If he can't get his wheels going against these guys.
Yep. All right, Vs Uri controls it behind the Seawolves net. Cross-ice pass to Barbera. Up he comes, up the wing comes Nick Barbera with speed. Breaking in, trying to set it up. He's looking. He's got Casano. Casano over to Collins, a ripper. And a save through a screen.
Nick taking a little umbrage of them pushing around the captain, and they're all just hugging over there. And
so Bodine was, trying to take out Mike Cassiati there, harmlessly, just to move him out of the way, and Nick Barbera came in to remind him that's our captain.
Yeah.
So just a little of that going on. Just a little.
No dancing over here, Nick said.
To the left of Sherman on the face-off for the Seawolves. Dureski against Luciano. All right. And they're battling it and the ball goes back to Hawkins.
Nice feet.
Who picks it up and now down low to Cassiati. Cassiati crosses past to Joseph. He was on the doorstep.
Great idea. Great execution.
And, Coach Garofalo told me that they moved Chris Joseph up on the power play to play forward.
Wow.
So he's actually up there. Chris has got some size, so, he also can shoot the puck pretty well, too, so having him back at the point is not a bad idea. But they like him up front, so that's where he's going.
Fantastic.
All right, Ambrose at the point along with Miano. We got 6 seconds left to go.
On the power play.
All right, and this is Cassiati controls the puck, cross-ice pass to Dureski.
Wow, nice turn and shoot.
And a save by Sherman.
All these shots have been crest testers. Used to make fun of guys aiming at the target on the goalie sweater.
Right.
Called them crest testers. Shoot him where he ain't, fellas.
Right. Hit the twang. All right. Face off again. This is Cassiati. Controls for the Seawolves. Behind the net. He's being held up. And he's got possession of the puck. Trying to get it to Joseph. But Joseph's in too deep there. And now Joseph's on the forecheck. Miano comes in big time. Big time check. To knock Scannell off the puck. Now here comes number 27. That's Luciano. Miano gets the puck, and he just gets it back to a Seawolf player. Scrum in the...
There we go.
All right.
Coach Garofalo was calling it from the bench.
Yeah. The play is offsides as the puck was kind of dangling around the blue line.
Dotting back and forth. Well, stand by. We've got a really great trivia question coming up in the second period tonight about Rhode Island.
All right, face-off outside the Seawolf zone. That's Gervasi on the face-off. Over to Ambrose. Ambrose looking for options. Cross-ice pass to Freely. Picks it up with his hand. He's in. And Billy Freely would have passed it to Brooks. And coming back is O'Neill. Nice play there by O'Neill. Come back. Good defensive play in the offensive zone. And kicked ahead by Macalino into the Seawolves end. It'll be icing.
little.
And it's interesting that Mike Tate wears the C as does Macalino. So I guess they're co-captains,
right.
And they both wear a C. All right, face off to the left of Sherman. It's Sean Collins on the draw against O'Neill.
Kind of remember this Justin Bishop, number 16.
Yes, he could fly.
Yeah.
Oh, right through. Pat Foster just swung and missed there.
Turn.
This is Collins now breaking down left wing on his backhand. Turns the button hook. Cross-ice pass over to Pat Foster. Puts one on low and it's deflected into the corner. Vinny Lopes going after it along with Barbera. Lopes is pushed off the puck, but Barbera tries to pick it up. And now O'Neill comes up with it as Barbera goes at it with...
Yeah, Nick's, that guy went right up underneath Nick's chin.
Yep. And Barbera's not going to have any of that, unfortunately, because, you know, they're trying to get Nick off his game somehow, some way. And the guy that's doing it is a guy that was not in the lineup last night. There might be a reason why he's on the ice tonight. I'm not saying that for sure, but that's Dan Granfield. And
I know some of you guys, the Seawolves, watched the game the next day and listened to what we're saying. And Nick, you are playing so well. You are flying, and unfortunately, that guy just literally got under your chin with his glove.
Yeah, and that's a win for URI, unfortunately. Yeah. But hopefully, they'll just be offsetting minors.
Understandable.
For the University of Rhode Island, number 31. 2 minutes behind sticking.
Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
2 minutes for rope. Oh, he corrected him.
Number 11, Nick Barbera, 2 minutes behind sticking. Time of penalties.
No, I got the roughing. Oh, okay.
Okay.
He was correcting the public address announcer, so probably a good student. All right, here comes Foster through the neutralizer. You got 4-on-4 action here. Lots of open ice. Dan Casano in on the forecheck. Nice play there by Bodine to get that puck up. And skating down, number 17.
Chua.
Shot by Chua. And
AJ.
Through the middle there. Picked up by Pat Foster. Over to Dan Casano. Dan, cross-ice pass to Cassiati. Gets it in. They'll go for a change. Nice play by Cassiati there to recover on that play. Up the boards. Sbu Vs Uri trying to control it. Just out of his reach. And Dan Casano picks it up now in the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass to Rafis. Rafis trying to control it. He loses an edge. Puck is turned over. And here comes Buer. Buer's pushed off the puck by Sbu Vs Uri. And then picked up by Wes Hawkins behind the Stony Brook end. 1 minute left to go in double minors. And Jimmy Rafis loses the edge, and it's all the way back into the Seawolves end. This is Sbu Vs Uri picking it up, and he turns it up the boards to Hawkins, who's having some problems getting it out. Kotkamp not really lending the support there. And Sbu Vs Uri just turns and he makes the play, but back again. I don't see many people looking for passes here. Here we go, 2-on-1 now. Hawkins and Kotkamp coming in. Wesley Hawkins shoots the puck. Saved by Sherman. Sherman did not go left for that pass. He wasn't fooled. Hawkins was trying to pick the low corner and just probably missed. There's a shot, rising shot by Rafis. And it's gloved down by Sherman.
A little dancing afterwards again.
Yes. Lots of meetings at the crease.
Yep. You said Jamie Rafis before. I thought you said Jim Pavis, speaking of famous Long Islanders.
Yeah, we call Jamie, Jimmy, whatever we call him, but it's Rafis. And
I just remember when
he's another local boy played a lot of local hockey here. And he's all right. Face-off will be to the left of Sherman. We've got 8:18 left to go in the first period. You're watching Seawolves, Stony Brook Seawolves playing the University of Rhode Island Rams. Back to Sam Brewster, who tries to get a shot. It was blocked. Miano skates in and pushes it deeper. This is Del Padre now picking it up behind the net. And Sam Brewster loses an edge. Oh, and a pass goes right past Miano. Tried to get a stick on it. He couldn't do it, but good play there by Ambrose to recover. And now Barbera's out of the box and had a home run stretch pass that he could not control. Behind the net is Barbera. He's trying to control it now, and he gets it up to Back to Sam Brewster, who rips it, and it's blocked. Back to Miano. Miano puts a low shot on. It's deflected.
Bounces.
Rebound. Oh, just wouldn't go. Ambrose at the point. Ambrose flicks it down the boards to, this is Sam Brewster controlling it down low. And back up to the point to Ambrose. Cross over to Miano. Miano just dumps it back behind the net. Dureski's got it. He chips it into the corner. Chasing after it is Ambrose.
Down low.
And picking it up is Barbera. Barbera's trying to control it and doing a good job keeping it in. But and now we got a cross-ice pass to our Phantom number 32. We don't know who he is. But
player to be named later.
I think they were short players. They might have picked them up in the locker room. I'm not sure. But yeah. I know there's a men's hockey league game. Maybe he was just came early. I don't know. No, just kidding. Of course. All right, this is Brooks breaking in for the Seawolves, and he throws one to the net slowly, trying to get Gervaisi to get a stick on it. And Gervaisi's in the corner, knocked down, and he's getting up slowly. He just grabbed the stick and threw it out of number 7 Watkinson's hands. Watkinson goes to the bench without a stick. But in the neutral zone here, Brooks trying to throw a hit on Scannell and didn't get the better end of that one. Up comes Barry, and a pass off the skates of Freely, picked up by Gervaisi. Gervaisi trying to skate around 2 players, and he's not able to get through. And here comes Scannell now, 2-on-2. And good back check here from Cassiotti and Kotkamp. Kotkamp trying to get through. Oh, he just missed it. He would have been gone. D was changing. All right, Mike Cassiotti now in on right wing. Backhand pass. Nice deflection. Cassano back out in front. Just wouldn't go. And Vs Uri tries to keep it in. Could not do it. As Uri goes for a change. Scott Camp controls the puck to Vs Uri. Over to Joseph as the Seawolves recoil. And now lose possession of the puck. Trying to get it out. Dan Cassano now trying to get it over to Kotkamp. Kotkamp's having some difficulty. That forecheck is furious. Here comes Cassano, though, breaking in. And he'll get it around to Cassiotti. Cassiotti trying to get it out to Lopes. Lopes around the net. Lopes looking for help. No-look pass. Oh, beautiful no-look pass. Unfortunately, did not go. Good play by Vinny Lopes. Love those no-look passes. They're great. Just a real good understanding of the game and good vision. All right, this is Macalino. Macalino stood up, but still stays on his feet. Hit by Sean Collins, who, deceptively strong for his size. Here comes Barbera in now with speed. Barbera's in with Collins breaking to the net.
Speed
all
and authority.
the way across.
Nick, you're playing, man.
Here comes O'Neill now breaking out. For Uri. We're going to end to end, and O'Neill is upended. No call.
Sticks flying.
And this is Ambrose now skating around a couple of Uri players, and he loses the handle. O'Neill loses the puck, and this puck is coming all the way down to the Seawolves' end with Bura. Oh, the closest one to it, but Dan Schneider gets it out. Del Padre. Cross back to Del Padre. Okay, we'll do this. And Sean Collins on the forecheck. Looking for Tate through the middle. Rafis is there, won't let it go. And around the net it goes. Schneider holds it up for Rafis. Rafis up to Wesley Hawkins, but a blind pass, not out. Shot right for the side of the net. Tate could not let it go any better than that, and it didn't just trickle in. It went wide, luckily for Dan Snyder. Big hit by Brewster. Deflection over the top of the net. Seawolves got to get the puck out. They need a line change here. These guys have been out there a little too long now, and you can see it.
Here we go. He's coming out.
He's trying to control it. And he'll... Good play there. Yeah. Does not go for icing. Sam Brewster now on the forecheck over to Hawkins, who's really out there long. Dureski almost would have tapped in. And Foster going for the body and not the puck. You got to watch out for a stick back there. This is up to Brooks now. That's offsides, the late offsides. So Seawolves will get a chance. Maybe. Barry's trying to control it here. Whoa, boy!
Oh, you can see that deteriorating.
Yep.
Oh,
and this is, and look who's on the ice and who's going off. You got guys that are out there too long.
They got their sticks on their knees.
Yeah, too long, and that's a problem. And that's
Cam Schneck right out in the front there, and you could almost sense the thing just rolling down like a spinning one of those coins in the machine.
The fourth line was due to be out there, and the only one that made it out there was Brooks. So now the Seawolves will have to start from a different point of view. Last night they were up 2-0. Now they're down 1-0, and it's 3:14 left to go in the first. Let's see if they can get one here. All right, Gervaisi on the faceoff, one back by URI, controlled by number 31, Grandefield. And this is Gervaisi now controls the neutral zone, sends it not all the way in, but Brooks goes in and not able to get there quick enough. His touch passes are getting through the neutral zone on the Seawolves. And Scannell breaks to the net. And there's another one.
That Sam Scannell went in hard behind the net.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if that puck went in. No, the puck did not go in. It went high off the boards. But again, another opportunity here for URI to light the lamp. And the Seawolves just look like Coach Garafola said. You got to rise to the occasion when you get scored on.
You're not kidding. There were a lot of just lucky bounces. And then there was a beautiful pass up to Schneck on that goal. But oh boy, let's see how they react.
And I think Macalino came out to talk to the ref about whether that was a goal or not, but he said no. All right, face-off to the left of Brian. Luciano on the draw against Gervaisi.
Yeah.
And Gervaisi loses it. It's back right in front of the net. Saved by Schneider. And we'll go.
To number 22, Dan Broken, and to number 32, R.J. Ricci. On the goal, 3:14 remaining.
That was a gorgeous pass from Grogan to Schneck.
Broken and Ricci.
Ricci. 32 is Ricci.
Yeah, we'll get an official ruling on that.
All righty. Face off to the right of Snyder. And Collins wins it back to Miano, over to Ambrose, and up to Barbera. Barbera's pass through the neutral zone as Lopes loses an edge. And a big hit neutral zone here, and Ambrose goes after Macalino, and Macalino loses the puck to Lopes. Lopes controls behind the Seawolves net, and the forecheck is big and heavy as it was last night. Here comes Sean Collins with a wrister right on and blocked down and saved by Sherman.
We haven't mentioned, though, the work stoppage by the big boys. So if anybody is out there and looking for some good hockey, come on down here, man. It's not only the best game in town, it's the only game in town.
Exactly. All right.
Or maybe that should be the other way around.
Barbera on the faceoff. Wins the faceoff. Shot right on. And powered through on that and got a shot right on goal. Ambrose, again, trying to control that puck tonight for the Seawolves. It's not working in their favor. They're not getting the bounces right now. That's what it seems like. As they have to touch up, and here come... Oh. Can't even find pucks in your feet. That's when you know it's going bad. All right, puck shot to the neutral zone. It's picked up here by coming in.
There we go.
Offsides.
Now, this Andrew Sherman for the Rams is a very solid goaltender. He's a very good position goaltender. Made some nice saves, but the shots were right on him. I think a little deflection, a little razzle-dazzle in front might...
I think you're right. I think if the Seawolves start putting the puck, where they're going to challenge him a little bit, they're going to get some luck. All right, that puck is fired all the way in from the neutral zone, and now around the boards, controlled by Mike Cassiati. Mike Cassiati up, head up, and looking for Kotkamp, but off the mark and down for Reising. Seawolves have to keep some kind of patience. They have to understand that one goal is not insurmountable, especially when they scored 5 last night. They can score. They just have to be patient. And play strong in their end. All right, face-off, Dan Casano. And he loses it. It's back to Del Padre. Del Padre throws it down to Foster for the Seawolves, and out of the zone. And here comes Casano. Dan Casano now over to Mike Cassiati. Cassiati trying to make a play, but he's held up there. Good play by Del Padre. Very good defenseman for URI. Shot right on the save.
Bad save.
The rebound goes just wide. This is Dan Casano now with the puck. Up to Cassiati. Cassiotti through the neutral zone. He banks it off the boards for Kotkamp, and the play is offsides.
You may have heard the announcer there. We're under a minute here in the final few seconds of the first period.
48 seconds left to go, and it's right now it's a 1-0 game in favor of the URI Rams. Glad you can tune in and watch us tonight. Good hockey game so far. All right, Dureski at center ice is facing off against Schneck. And Schneck wins it back. Upton, and going for the hit, not the puck, was Ambrose.
Heard the screeching brakes on that one.
All right, Chris Joseph now behind the Seawolves net, and he's harassed. But he does get it out. So Seawolves got to stay on side here. They do that. Sam Bruce is upended. Again, I think the puck needs to move more. More puck movement. And big hit there by Ambrose on number 22, Grogan. Puck goes all the way around the boards. Stepping up here is Barry. Stony Brook's got to touch up. They do when they're back in. On the forecheck is Hawkins, 14, and Brewster.
Boom.
And that's the end of the first. All right.
A little cha-cha there.
Yep. Well, that's the end of the first period. With the score, the University of Rhode Island 1, the Stony Brook Seawolves 0, and shots on goal for the Seawolves 10, shots on goal for the Rams 9. We'll be back in just a little bit to recap that first period, and we'll see you just before the start of the second. Hope you're having fun. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Lear Leary, Andy Vignani here. Lear?
Yep.
It'll close period. 1 goal for the URI Rams. 10 shots on goal for the Seawolves and 9 for the Rams. Just a real quick side for me. I think the Seawolves have to get back into playing more of a team game and move the puck more between the players and take more shots. I think they'll get something by the URI goalie tonight if they could just penetrate.
Yeah.
And they need to pull together as a team. They got to heave ho, as they say.
Yeah, and something we alluded to in the pregame show is about this attitude. And after that goal was scored, you saw the helmets kind of point down a little bit. And we want to see those helmets stay up and stare the other team right in the face.
All right, face-off. This is Collins against O'Neill. So we got the Collins line out there against the number 1 line for the URI Rams. Pat Fawcett controls it through the neutral zone, and Del Padre fires it back in. And control behind the net by Foster. He's forechecked by Macalino. This is Barry now, hoisted up through the neutral zone and into the URI zone. Picking that up is number 25.
Oh, right out in front.
Right out
Vinny
in front.
Lopes jumps on it.
And Vinny Lopes using that speed. Trying his best to do what he can do. Use that skill level, that speed. This is Del Padre in with a shot down low. And just kicked away by Ryan Snyder. Dan Snyder, sorry. This is Dick Barbera now skating in on left wing. Del Padre. Collins with the tip try. Unable to get it through.
Nice pass from Nick right out in front.
And Vs Uri tries to control it in center ice. It skips past him, and Joseph just backhands it to the neutral zone. It hits off of O'Neill as he was going to the bench.
Shouts of too many men are coming from the crowd, and
but we've got O'Neill with legs up in the air, not on the ice, so that's why there was no call. If O'Neill was still on the ice, it's a possibility there could have been a call there, but nonetheless.
We have a ruling on number 32. His name is R.J. Ritchie. R-I-C-C-I. R.J. Not to be confused with A.J. Chua, number 17.
All right.
Nice.
And Dan Snyder trying his best imitation to keep the puck out of the net there.
Owes his defenseman dinner tonight.
All right. This is Van Brewster going to the net.
Still got a shot off.
Yep, he sure did. On the backhander, but
spin.
Uri's doing a very good job tonight, not letting Stony Brook get to the net. And that's another thing. Defensively, they're playing a much sounder game. This is Joseph now picking up the pass and breaking in with Hawkins. Hawkins going to come and shoot. And just wide to the short side. Vs Uri throws one to the net, and actually was deflected. And now this is Joseph controlling it at center ice down to the neutral zone. Oh, and it's given away. It's a 2-on-1 down low. And that pass just out of the reach. Chris Joseph doesn't usually make those mistakes. So
sigh of relief.
Here's a Kotkamp coming in. Kotkamp, he's in.
Backhander,
and he's hooked. No call. And this is Cassiati now on the half boards, controlling it. Break it toward the net. Back to the point. Ambrose with a shot. Locked down. Cassiati with another shot. Oh, he should have took the shot. He passed it across. Cassiati's such a great player. Making a play. There, he probably should have tried another shot after the first one got blocked. But that's okay. They're putting the pressure on, and that's what they need to do. This is Ambrose now controls for the Seawolves. Bad pass. There's someone in the passing lane. You don't move the puck there. But look at Kotkamp doing his best there to get that puck out. Seawolves got to understand it's a team game, and they got to move the puck to an open player. You can't have everybody on the same side of the ice neither. They got to have separation. This is Cassano up to Kotkamp, and Kotkamp will go off on a change. Yeah, Dan Cassano is on that forecheck now. It's back out to the neutral zone. It's Barry controlling it to Foster, and again, not looking at where the tape is. This is Freely with a nice little pass in the neutral zone. Gervasi breaking in on right wing. Tries to get it to Brooks. Break into the net. And this is Freely now. Gervasi just tried to tap it in. Freely trying to get that puck to Gervasi as he was skating to the back door.
Passes there. I see the Rams are, I guess, looking for the tall oaks on the Seawolves side. All the big boys, Nick Barbera and Chris Joseph and Sam Brewster, are getting banged around. I don't know if it's by design or maybe these smaller Rams just run into these towers, but I don't know if it's a game plan or not, but we'll just keep an eye on that.
All right, Luciano on the faceoff against Gervasi. Luciano wins it back to Del Padre. Up to Scannell. Scannell loses a handle on it now. The puck's just bouncing around the neutral zone. Gervasi now controls it, and he just backhands it right past to Freely. Skates by Del Padre. 2-on-1 down low. Freely crosses. He scores!
Beautiful play.
Brooks from Freely.
Freely using his best friend, the boards, to make a pass to himself.
And I got news for you. I think the Seawolves have to watch this fourth line. What they're doing is they're passing the puck to each other.
Yep.
They're making plays. This is how you play hockey.
That's great. That was gorgeous.
I mean, Billy Freely, we talked about it last night. He's 125 pounds, soaking wet. But the kid knows how to, he's got vision.
Yeah.
He can make a pass.
He looked up, he saw there was nowhere to go, so he just threw it against the boards, and he squeezed himself through that little space, picked up his own pass, and crossed it right out in front.
Billy Freely's making a contribution, boy. All right, the Seawolves back in the game. 1-1 score here. Again, this is the third goal the fourth line has scored in 2 days. All right, this is Barry now. Through the neutral zone of Collins. Collins not able to get it through. And picked up by Foster. Foster just hoists it back in. And Sherman controls it. Forecheck now. And Josh Brooks. How many goals has Josh Brooks scored in the year? That was a big one. That was a big one. And I was talking with Josh earlier tonight, telling him how good those guys were playing. He says, yeah, I hope we can keep it up.
They're doing it.
I said, you ain't the only one. I said, your coaches do the same thing. Oh, it was shot right on by Bishop. And I think this, this URI team is not going to fold. I mean, they're going to come right back out as they did.
No, it'd be really nice if the skills guys from the Seawolves take a little notes from that fourth line.
Yeah. All right, face-off to the right of Snyder. 15:40 left to go in the second. Got a 1-1 score. This is O'Brien on the face-off. Macolino in that shooting position. Gets ready to fire it off. And that puck is hoisted out. Sam Brewster throws a check on Upham.
Yeah, he's got to keep his hands down.
Yeah.
That was a nice save by Dan Schneider, too, just right before that face-off.
Brewster with that backhander through the middle.
We don't say that enough.
Yes, I agree. And here comes Sam Brewster now, left wing, coming down, puts one on, it goes wide.
Sam banging a few around down there.
And back down low, and it'll be gobbled up and held by Sherman. 15:07 left to go in the second period. We got a 1-1 score. Shots on goal, 15-10 through 2 periods so far in Seawolves' favor. Face off to the left to Sherman. Dereski on the draw for the Seawolves against O'Neill. And picked up by Upton. Up to the point. Chris Joseph unable to hold it in, unfortunately. And now through the neutral zone. And offsides is URI. As O'Neill held the puck too long.
Coach Augustine not very happy with that.
Macolino was actually breaking down the middle. May have warranted a pass. But, he's shaking his head.
That came all the way down here from the Boss Arena. I don't know. Have you ever been up to the Boss Arena up there in Rhode Island? I have never been in that barn. So
we've been in a few of them. I can't recall the names. There've been so many all throughout the years. I think Trevor might agree to that one, but I wouldn't doubt if it was one of the popular ones that we probably were in it. Nice pass here. Oh, Casano just not able to handle it. And this is Joseph controlling in his own end. Back up to Kotkamp. Kotkamp to Casano.
Wisely
Casano
tipping it ahead.
trying to control that puck.
Sean Collins banging around.
And back into the neutral zone. Little disheveled play here, as they say.
I misread numbers.
And Joseph, nice play at the defensive line here. Up to Rafis. And Rafis hoists one in on goal. Gobbled up by Sherman as Cassiati's in there, who'll hold. 14:11 left to go in the second period.
Not even halfway through, and this little pond is chewed up pretty quickly. The action is end-to-end.
All right. On the face-off, Dan Casano back to Feast. Feast just fires it in deeper. And to get it is Kotkamp. Kotkamp is leveled by number 31 there. That's Granfield. Big guy. And Dan Casano controls it to the point to Ambrose. Nice little shot. Kotkamp with the deflection.
Elbow.
And now this is Bishop breaking in. Viewer actually breaking in. And Ambrose. Nice play by John Ambrose. John Ambrose is looking pretty good tonight, guys. Nice pass out to Cassiati. All alone, breaking in with Freely to the net. He's got Cassone. Danny Cassone with a shot and a save.
That was long in the coming, but it...
Yeah, it took a little while for that play to get done. A little flip pass sometimes does the trick. All right, Dan Cassone trying to control the puck behind the net. Cassano actually controls behind the net. And this is Freely now, a nice pass to Cassano.
Now the Rams are...
Cassano's doing a good job holding on to that puck.
Getting gassed back here.
To Freely, trying to get Freely breaking across the middle, but he just couldn't get it on the tape. And down it goes into the Seawolves end, and Barry pushed off the puck there by number 32, Ricci. And that puck is kept in. It almost went out, but not quite. Schneck keeps it in. This is Ricci trying to throw that his big body. And we said the same thing last night, that the Stony Brook Seawolves had the size advantage. Tonight, they put in 31 and 32. Boy, did that change quick.
Yeah.
So, again, the Seawolves, by having this size advantage last night, I think helped them. And this puck will be fired off the boards and slammed back in. Play is getting a little bit unorganized out there, to say the least. It's just not flowing.
Took that Zamboni door bounce just then.
And people wonder why that deflection went that way it did, but
yeah, I thought I
no
saw the
call
hand
on the
go
icing.
up,
Yeah, no
but he
call on
went
that play
back
there.
down
Could have been an
quick.
icing easily. Oh,
Should have been.
and the Seawolves got lucky with that, where they just dodged the bullet there. Again, there's a lot of individual play going on here right now. It needs to be more passing. It just needs to be. The forecheck is coming fast and furious.
Dump and run.
The Seawolves are just, playing with fire right here. It's Matt Miano now trying to get it deep, and he finally gets it in. This is Collins now after it. He's smashed to the boards there by De Silva. This is Barbera. And Barbera across to Foster, who's coming in now, and he just takes a wrist shot, and that goes wide. Barbera's in on the forecheck on the boards, and he's got to pass over to Vinny Lopes, who's just trying to get it deep to Collins, who throws it deeper behind the net. Barbera goes back to get it. Pinching is Miano. Miano gets it deeper. Collins in after it now. Big hit on Luciano. And that's Sean Collins using that leverage. And there's a cross-ice pass there going to the bench. It's Miano. And this is no icing. This is a live play behind the net here. Coming up is Skinnell.
A lot of white sweaters on the ice there for a second.
Unable to control it. Back to get it is De Silva again.
Here we go.
Wesley Hawkins all alone in front of the net. And, man, he's just snake-bitten. He just can't score. This is Vs Uri. Back to Joseph, who's going to rip it. And he scores!
Boom!
Chris Joseph.
Nice.
Chris Joseph does it again.
Kind of a slow motion shot that just, I don't know if it bounced off the guy's elbow there or not, but
Vs Uri just made that additional pass. Everybody thought he was going to shoot, so the tides all shifted.
Yep.
And Andrew is going to get another one of his many assists. And Chris Joseph is going to get his 4th goal, maybe 5th goal of the year. Did you score last night, Chris Joseph? No. That's his 4th goal of the year, I believe.
Now.
All right. Now, face-off won by the Rams, and Del Padre now controls for the Rams.
There we go.
Linesman getting in the way of that play. How can you say the goal is unassisted?
Well, I thought maybe Wesley Hawkins would get it.
I think Wesley Hawkins should get one, and I think Andrew Basilfori should get one too.
Definitely.
I think Andrew's talking to the ref too, and letting him know. All right, face off to the right of Schneider, and a loose puck there. Macalino over to Bishop. Oh, and Stony Brook fell asleep at the wheel there.
There goes the lead.
You got the number one line out there. You can't be worrying about anything else but stopping them down in your own zone.
The aforementioned Balzafori made a nice little body save on the initial shot.
Not sure why that player was all alone. I mean, Nick Tereski was the center on that line. You got to stay with your man. I don't know. We'll get the scoring on that one in a second. We got a 2-2 game right now with 10:07 left to go in the second period. And this is going to turn out to be another good one, I'm sure. All right.
Back and forth.
Dan Casano on the forecheck. Picked up by Kotkamp. Kotkamp rolling it back in. They got to catch up. One thing these guys have to do is they got to pay attention to the plays they're making on the ice.
What? Oh, okay. They did.
Kotkamp with a big hit on Del Padre. Del Padre is going down, and there's a call there. Yeah. I don't know why there's a call. It was a clean body check.
They added an assist on Chris Joseph's goal to Vs Uri.
I know Del Padre went down, but that was a clean check. I don't know. Yeah, probably get a 2-minute boarding penalty. Again, I know it's a rough game at times, but if the sticks are down and you're using your shoulders and you're fighting for a puck, you're allowed to use your body. So maybe Maybe this is a call we didn't see, but
Well, it
looked
did
like
look
a clean play.
Yeah, from up here.
All right, face off to the left of Dan Schneider. Stony Brook's got a kill off a 2-minute power play.
Game-tying goal by Justin Bishop.
Yes, 9:26 left to go. He had one last night too. Beauty.
Number 13, Ryan Hopkins, 2 minutes of boarding. 5 of penalty, 9:26.
And the call is
There we
boarding.
go.
That's Hopkins, 2 for boarding at 9:26.
Sean Collins making a nice play there to get that puck all the way down. Little four corners here, and Pat Foster just happened to miss his corner. All right.
We're getting close to that trivia question, too, so hang in there,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
Even if you Google this one, you may get the wrong answer. So
Oh,
be
can't
careful.
wait. Can't wait. All right, through the neutral zone. Ducking down low that's trying not to get hit by the big Nick Barbera coming through. Firing all the way down. And Siebel's doing a decent job so far on the kill. Forcing the Rams to reset and out of the zone. This is Chow coming in, and he's kind of all alone
Wow.
there. Save on by Snyder. Nice play by Foster, who was taken out of the play here. Sometimes referees have to be watching.
Because
This is Nick Barbera coming in.
almost there.
All right. And Barbera using that reach to try to get that
break
puck
him
away
up.
from Watkinson, who's coming in, throws it all the way around. Ambrose is looking for the puck. I don't know what he was looking for. The puck was,
There we go.
all right, out
Boink.
of the zone. Sean Collins had two stints on this power play. Penalty kill, sorry. All right, we got 12 seconds left to go to kill for the Seawolves, and skating up is Del Padre, so he seems to be okay. Chris Joseph with a big hit on O'Neill, and they're all even up
Even.
now. But
Even.
the Rams still have possession of the puck here. Now it's picked up by Brewster. Outlet pass to Wesley Hawkins, breaking it down. Back to Sam Brewster. Crossover to Dureski, who just
it
couldn't
was
finish the play. It was
extra
in his skates.
Piece of tape on his stick, he would have had that.
All right, Bishop on the forecheck, going hard against Ambrose. This is Joseph now controlling. Back over to Ambrose. And hoisting that puck high and back to the neutral zone. Back in. Del Padre throws it back in. Joseph picks it up behind the net. He's being watched by Schneck. 6:48 left to go in the second period. We got a 2-2 tie. The Stony Brook Seawolves facing the University of Rhode Island Rams in an ACHA Division I matchup. All right. Through neutral ice, off Wesley Hawkins' stick, picked up by De Silva, over to Upham. And through the neutral zone comes Schneck. And swing and a miss. And that puck is loose behind the net. It plays is getting like we watched it last night. It just gets very
Scrum.
scrum-like.
Scrum like. Okay,
And
well, we got
yes, let's do it.
the Rhode Island Rams, and many of us know the name of the state, but we wonder where it came from. Where does the name Rhode Island come from? So we do have a couple of multiple choices if you want. The first one is the early Dutch explorers. We know Henrik Hudson and stuff came by Long Island Sound there, and they saw a lot of red around there. And, of course, red in Dutch and German is Rot, so it might be Rhode Island. So that's one choice. Another one is Verrazano, as we know, who did not invent the bridge, but famous early Italian explorer.
Hey, you like my bridge?
He just saw this, he saw all the little islands, and it reminded him of roads in Greece. And then the last one, of course, is every good New Yorker needs a road to Boston, so that's a Rhode Island Day. So take your choices, and don't look it up, even if you have access to a computer or
All
have
right.
electricity.
Answer in the third period.
Yes.
All right. To the face-off to the left is Snyder. And fourth line is out there. Gervasi, Brooks, and Freely. I think Freely's out there. No, Bruce is out there. Now Freely's out there. All right. Snyder holds it back for Joseph. Brooks crossed to Ambrose. Up to Freely. Freely's in. And Button Hooks looking for help. Cross-ice pass out of the zone. Picked up by Miano. And Miano's pass went back to Freely, back to Miano, up to Brooks.
We want to do that, but
just want to keep the passing on the tape and where it needs to be. Whoop. That's what you don't want. That Miano got caught up.
Yep.
A nice stick there in the lane, tipping it away. Here comes Brooks now. And his outlet pass to Gervaisi. Gervaisi skating around, trying to get outside of Wilkinson. Wilkinson stands him up. And that puck comes out of the rink.
Almost hits the injured Eric.
Matt Gervaisi gets stood up by Wilkinson there. Nice check.
Yeah, give it to the kid. Eric, being a good scout, threw the puck back on the ice. He was about to be swamped by a bunch of kids from the audience. And there was a collective, All
right, face-off now to the left of Sherman. This is Collins on the draw against O'Neill. I don't even have to look at the number, and I know it's him. He's got a very unique way of facing off.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting thrown out?
He's being tossed. And Macalino will come in and take the draw now. And face-off is won by the Seawolves, and an attempted shot by Barbero was blocked. The goaltender out of the play! Whoa, what a play! Vinny Lopes puts it home!
Oh, they're going to wave it off?
No, I can't do that. Yeah, I mean, that 31 has to get, they got to do something with 31. I mean, it's like Chara. You know.
Yes, that is a.
Now, that was a goal. I'm sorry, but that was a goal.
Are they officially waving it off? Yeah, it's not going to.
Well,
it's not on the board yet.
I don't understand why it wouldn't be a goal, because the goaltender came out of the net for some reason, turned around and fired the puck right across the crease.
I don't know. Vinny Lopes has got his hands up in the air like, what?
Oh, that. Ooh. I don't know what the explanation is. We'd like to find out what that is, because the net was on the mooring. There was no call being made. Referee's hand was not in the air calling a penalty at the time. So I don't know. Maybe
should have been calling the penalty upending Vinny Lopes there.
Yeah, I don't understand, and I don't know why. Why is what's the call on the Seawolf?
Starting for penalty, number 24, Sean Collins. 2 minutes of roughing. Time of the penalty, 4:56 remaining, second period.
What about 31? What? No call on 31.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's very alley though. That's not. I don't know. Coach Garofalo is incensed.
Yeah,
by the hitting and the punching. That was not. That was not. Yeah, I know we're not saying this for any other reason, but it is on tape, so we can look back at it if we have to. Anyway, the refereeing is once again playing a factor here. Face off to the left of Ryan to Snyder, and pass right across to Bishop was wide open in front of the net there, hoisted all the way down. The Seawolves are killing a penalty. Sean Collins, basically two minutes for roughing. I didn't see the play. I don't know what he did, other than taking a few rabbit punches from number 31. But
Wesley Hawkins is
good tenacious forecheck here right now, and they should be pissed. And the way they're working it right now is they're coming in hard, and you know what? They're sending a message. They're tired of the nonsense.
Oh. Wesley went after the goalie. He got it.
Well, that was not a wise move.
Got pinched.
And I think the Seawolves are really going to send a message here somehow, some way. So, anyway.
All right. Yeah, of course, the Rams wanted to get that whistle quick so they could get a little two-man advantage.
Yeah.
And as our statistician pointed out, Seawolves never touched the puck there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but right now they should be dropping the puck. They should be dropping the puck. Referee, I don't know what you're doing here, but you know what? Pull a bench minor. They're late to the ice. Drop the puck. This is an unfair advantage. right now. What's going on here? Referee should be doing a better job than that. Back to the point. This is 5-on-3 now. Stony Brook has to kill a 2-man power play, 2-man advantage, and they got to try to get through. Got to try to get through this rest of this period. Down low, and there's the goal. There's the go-ahead goal.
Right.
Scored by number 17, Chow. And they will still have a man advantage for another minute 39 as Sean Collins will come out of the box.
Yeah.
And as Uri taking advantage of the opportunity. Stony Brook's discipline has been a little suspect. Last night, Sam Brewster getting tossed in the middle of the second period. Tonight, Wesley Hawkins, a veteran player, should know better that they're going to be watched. And, the goalie probably put a little bit of an act on there, too. So,
yeah. Wesley was playing very, very hard there.
Yeah. And so now the Seawolves have to get going here. Good play here by Lopes to come back. But just to get rid of the puck like that is not what you want to do when you're killing. All right, down low, working behind the net is Del Padre. And Seawolves just got to get control of the puck and got to get it out. Somehow or another, they got to figure out a way. This is Tate now down low. Stony Brook's not in a conventional box or what you would call a conventional penalty killing box.
Yeah.
They're getting a little oversided.
It's like a trapezoid.
Yeah, and it might be hurting them in a way because, all right, here comes Lopes. Skating out. He can skate. He's got wheels. He's in. Here comes Lopes. He shoots. Scores! Vinny Lopes gets a shorthanded goal. Ties it up.
Beautiful.
3-3. Now he gets the goal he should have got before.
Yeah. He can fly.
And then we talked about it before about getting shots on this goalie. Again, Sherman looked a little shaky early. I don't know whether or not they've put enough rubber on him yet, but they got to keep shooting 20 shots. It's a decent amount of shots. But they got to keep putting rubber on him because a lot of the shots, like you said, were labeled for the chest.
Yeah, you called that one though, Andy. He used to coming down that wing, and the minute he got past that guy,
you saw the burner. He had the afterburners going on. Yeah, this is certain. Here's Dan Casano now coming in. Dan Casano breaking in, trying to get around the defenseman. Right up to the point, and a bad play there. All right.
Unassisted.
This is Rafis now controlling it. And
that was Dan Casano with a 1-on-5 breakaway there.
Yeah. Yep. And there's Casano again on the forecheck. Having a good game tonight is Dan. All right, this is up and around the boards to Quigley. No, that's 22. That's Grogan. And Barry controlling it behind the net. His pass is deflected out by Grogan, and that faceoff will come outside the zone. We got 2:09 left to go.
Warning. So it's kind of 4-3, but it's 3-3, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, and we got a pretty good crowd here tonight again. Filled in pretty nicely.
As some of you may know, here on Long Island, we've had a lot of power outages, so some people may have come here tonight for the warmth.
Good point. All right, this is Miano. Just off the handle and dumps it in.
We're all even up, by the way.
Yes.
Not that that's been that way for a while.
All right, Miano controls now up the boards to Brooks, to Gervaisi, who pops it through center ice. Back into the Stony Brook zone. Back to get it is Foster. And Foster gets it over to Miano. Miano hoists it up around the boards to Freely. But, again, these passes are not coming onto the tape. They're just being passed around. The ice is getting really, really challenged right now. And this is where problems happen. This is Brooks now finally getting it out as the tenacious forecheck from the Rams is really coming through.
Uh-oh. He saw him.
Oh boy, 2-on-1 down low as the defensive pairing there got a little out of sync. This is the top line for the Rams, so you've got to be part of it. It's the top line, I should say, not all of it. This is Wickinson with the shot. Oh, see, Bishop with the puck. He scores. What quick hands!
Right at the minute
what
mark.
quick hands.
That fellow can fly, and he's got.
And Gervaisi is down on the ice complaining because I think he got cross-checked and knocked down. But there you go. End of that, coming to the end of that period. That's a big goal. This is Bishop scoring again. And I think the coaching staff of Stony Brook is kind of a little bit amazed because, you know, you got a line out there that could definitely do the job. And it's the puck bouncing. Bouncing on somebody's stick and the opportunity. You can't, there's nothing you can do about that.
And it just bounced to the right guy who's just got
such great hands. I mean, he just teed that thing up from backhand to forehand and
turned
and
picked the spot.
And Dan Snyder was down trying to get up. By the time he got up, it was already in. So, and I think if you watch that play again, you really would realize how quick it went in. All right, face off, center ice, shot all the way in.
Yeah,
under a minute left to go. That's Bishop's second goal of this period. This is Gervaisi now through. No, that's actually Brewster. Brewster over to Andrew Belzafuri. Shot blocked. Seawolves are on a power play.
No, I didn't even see that.
All right, back together is Belzafuri.
Brian Guerra sitting.
And over to Dick Barbera right down center ice. Over to Brewster. Brewster can't control it. Cassano late to get there. And Lopes.
10 seconds.
To Belzafuri. Belzafuri.
Tie it up right before they go in the locker room here.
Boys, that pass! Trying to get somebody breaking through the middle there. Stony Brook, everybody down deep. And that plays over.
That'll carry over for
as the
period
period comes to an end, and the Seawolves once again trailing by a goal at the end of 2. It's the Stony Brook Seawolves trailing 4-3 to the University of Rhode Island Rams. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 21 for the Seawolves, 16 for the Rams. Third period looks like it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, come
Stony
on back.
Brook needs this game, so we'll look forward to seeing you back here in a little bit. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live as we get ready to start the third period. A little conversation with Coach Garofalo at the end of that second period. Not very happy with the refereeing and the officiating going on. Matter of fact, he's arrived at the bench early to speak with referee Barrielli, who's actually over there now with linesman Fallon. Actually, Fallon is not there. Fallon's skating away to the other side. He had his share last night of the coach's raft. But the problem that the coach had at that point was that a player on the URI team was punching a Stony Brook player. And he called the initial penalty on Sean Collins because it had happened prior to that goal that was waved off. So as soon as Stony Brook touched the puck, he would nullify the goal and then nullify the play after. Now, what should have happened is there should have been an after the whistle blow penalty to the URI player for
Right.
throwing punches.
Right.
So that's why he's complaining.
Should have been a hand in the air before Vinny Lopes touched it.
Yes.
But, I neglected to mention at the beginning of tonight that Stony Brook hockey always has a theme, or not always has, but usually has a nice little neighborhood awareness theme. And tonight is autism awareness. And I'm sure, unfortunately, I think everyone has a friend, a relative, or a neighbor who is directly impacted by autism. So just spread the word out there that a little bit of love and a little bit of awareness goes a long way.
Sure does. Thanks for mentioning that, Larry.
Okay, no, I forgot to do that at the beginning of the period.
All right.
Now let's see if these Seawolves can come out. And
The Seawolves are actually going to start this period with a man advantage for a minute and see if they can't take advantage of it. And they'll start the period with Sam Brewster, Nick Barbera, Vinny Lopes, and
yeah, we got the marching band here. Up in Rhode Island, they have a group of fans called the Herd, I guess because of the Rams.
Sure.
And when you go into their arena, you certainly get a chance to have heard the Herd.
all right, face-off one back into the Seawolves zone, and chasing down is O'Neill on the forecheck. And this is Sbu Vs Uri now, controls the puck behind the net. And pass over to Dan Casano, who's actually not looking for it, but got it now. And here we go again. It's a little bit unorganized. These are types of passes and plays you got to make to get out of your zone. And that puck is out of reach. And there was no icing on the play. I think, yeah, we definitely have to have some kind of meeting with the officiating crew here to get these guys back on the stick.
Nick Barbera.
That was clearly a missed call. That's got to go to center ice, and that's where they're probably going to take it.
Nick Barbera, speaking of sticks, banging his stick on the ice the minute he made the pass, knew it was offline.
And again, the coaching staff has to take take those guys off. It's not clicking. You got 30 seconds left to go now. So, and now we got to, on a blown call, they'll move the puck to center ice.
Say in production, you're burning daylight. Those guys are just burning time. 30 seconds worth of bad passing.
All right. And now the coach needs an explanation, but face-off's one back. That could be a NCAA rule where it could be at point of stoppage is where the face-off should be. But all right, this is a good forechecking job done right here by the Rams. They're just coming one after the other, cycling in, cycling out. And now here comes Chris Joseph. Down the wing to Cassiani. The shot right on. It just trickles past the goaltender. Back up to Collins, who rips it loose. And in front. Fired out. Skating down. Going to get his Sean Collins, but he didn't get it out. And now this is Wesley Hawkins, controls behind the net. And his pass is out of the reach. And he gets it up, and he gets a nice hit for his troubles. This is Cassiani breaking in. He shoots high on the chest and it's loose.
Just sitting there.
Seawolves must expose the fact that shooting more is going to get them a goal.
Yeah.
They've got to expose that. The goaltender's having a tough time squeezing the puck. They got to get guys to the net. All right, we're all even up here. 18:37 left to go. It's a 4-3 game in the Rams' favor. Face-off now will be to the left of Sherman. This is Gervaisi on the draw. Gervaisi, Freely, and Brooks trying to do it again. And Wilkinson controls it, but he gives it right back to Gervaisi. Brooks on the forecheck. Skips by him. This is Brewer. Up to the point to Foster. Foster's crunched. And skating around him is Brewer, 3-on-1. Brewer in. Brewer shoots. Saved by Snyder.
Nice.
Going high corner, and Snyder just got it under the shoulder pad there.
That's speed.
Again,
coming out from Randy Bureau, that was unbelievable.
And again, I don't know. I mean, it's an opportunity to make a line change, get a fresh set of legs out there. You got a big line out there right now. You got Schneck, you got Ricci, and you got Del Padre. Up to the point and down low. Get it as Barry. Foster backhands it around to Brooks. And Brooks just hoists it out. Get it out of harm's way. And back in the zone. This is Foster controls it over to Brooks. Brooks touch pass over to Gervaisi through the neutral zone. Waiting for Freely. Freely just waits on the corner on the boards for it, and it goes past him.
Yeah, he was frozen there, unfortunately.
Yeah, just, not again. This is Del Padre shooting that in, and Ambrose picking that puck up. Ambrose trying to get it up to Hawkins, and he does. And Brewster now trying to break through. And that's Granfield just using that reach. And a shot right on is steered away by Ryan. Steered away by Schneider. Now picked up by Brewster. And Brewster back behind the net to Rafis. Rafis up to Brewster. And Sam just hoisted through the neutral zone. Taking passes on the boards while you're stagnant and not moving is going to create problems. That puck was deflected high up into the rafters. What really should be happening is there should be movement all the time. And Sam being stuck stagnant at the board to take a pass is not helping him.
Yeah.
So needs to be movement. Got to keep moving in your zone so you're not an easy target to pick off. All right, face off to the left of Schneider. This is Luciano on the draw against Dan Casano.
He's a big guy, too.
This is Joseph over to Balzafuri. Up to Cutcamp. To Cassiati. He's in. Shoots high and just over the top. Dan Casano down low. Past Cassiati all the way around. And picked off by Dan Casano again. And he's knocked flying.
Out of the zone.
This is Cotcamp back to Joseph, over to Balzafuri, over to Cassiati, who's in. Mike Cassiati, nice pass to Casano, off the tape. Could not control the pass. And to the net with a shot was Balzafuri. Cotcamp going at it. Luciano tries to get it out, kept in by Balzafuri. And Cassiati with another pass. Joseph, good job backing up Balzafuri here. This is Cotcamp breaking in. Over to Cassone. Trying to get it back to Cotcamp. Can't. Now this Cotcamp picks it up. Cross to Cassiati. Checked off the play. Couldn't get his stick down. Good pressure here by the Seawolves.
Yes, excellent.
Oh, and trying to get the backhander was Cassiati on a wraparound, but he couldn't do it. And now this play will go back into the zone. They can't change.
No.
The net is off the moorings. I don't know why they're.
They were kind of picking on our little buddy there.
I don't understand this. The whistle was blown for one reason. The net was off the moorings. Who knocked the net off the moorings? I don't think so. It wasn't a Seawolf. Otherwise, they would have been able to change. All right, face off. And there's a slash on Lopes, not called. Miano coming in. Big hit on Macalino. Stony Brook now putting a little bit of edge on their game, which is what they need to do here. This is Collins getting knocked off the puck. And a penalty is being called on Del Padre, who'll go for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Probably from hitting from behind. And it's a good call. There should have been another call before that one, but
I don't know if they're double shifting Justin Bishop or if he was just stuck out there for two line changes. But
well, you'll notice that there's a good part of that bench that doesn't play. They roll basically two lines, and they'll roll 2 sets of defensive pairings, occasionally sprinkling in other players. Stony Brook was playing 4 lines like they did last night. Sean Collins trying to keep it in.
So this is a big power play advantage for the Seawolves.
All right, we got another one now.
Oh boy, against Chris?
This is going against
Joseph.
Chris Joseph's going to get called for charging.
Something. Uh-oh. He's staring at...
I don't know. I didn't see that call.
I didn't either. Is he calling Mike Cassiati for Unsportsmanlike? Yeah, he was looking at him like askance. Askance and booted him in the pants.
Careful. Careful. Can't toss him.
Okay, don't break your stick. Those are expensive. Hang on there, Mike.
Again, this is, we talked about this last night. Referees, very thin-skinned. They make bad calls, and then they can't. Then they just don't want to hear it. They keep tossing people out of the game.
Yeah, we don't want them to.
Yeah. So
directly
anyway,
impact the game
I think last night when they lost Sam Brewster, it inspired the team. Now they lost their captain. Let's see what it does to the team. They need to pick their game up. They need to just shake it off and get back to playing hockey. Coach Garofalo is just not putting his players out on the ice until he gets the referee to come over there. He wants his attention. Let's call him a timeout.
Yeah. We may need an L-shaped straddle lounger in that penalty box in a second.
Yeah. Again, what happens?
Timeout.
What happens in these games is you have, again, the officiating creates the problems. We were watching games last year when we had, what's his name? Do you remember who the referee was last year? Jeffreyon? I think his name was? Okay, Jeffreyon made 4 calls in a game. 4 calls. Okay? Basically was 3 of them were dropping the pucks for the start of the game, and the other one was maybe a penalty, maybe not. And the games were clean, they were hard-hitting, and they played.
Right.
No referee was a factor in any of the games at all. The teams made the plays on the ice to call the game, not the referees. I mean, this is how you can deflate any team that plays, especially on their home rink. And again, we don't want homers neither, but we want referees that are going to be fair and call the game the way the game is supposed to be called.
Right.
Not because they want to call it a certain way. And we've had 2 nights in a row of this.
So it's 4-on-3 for.
Back to the point. Back over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson controls the puck now. Over to O'Brien. O'Neill, sorry. Back up to Wilkinson. Macolino with a pass.
There we go, bang.
And banged out of the zone by Barry. Good vision by Barry. Wilkinson controls behind his net. And up comes... This is Barbera skating in on a breakaway. Barbera scores! Nick Barbera! Wow. How do you answer that?
Oh, my goodness.
How do you answer that? You put in a shorthanded goal, the second of the game for the Seawolves.
Jeez Louise. You as a coach, you would say that to your squad, like, all right, stay quiet. The best way to punish them is to score.
That's it, and that's what you got to do. You got to forget it. Hey.
That was beautiful.
You got to realize the only way you can win the game is by putting the puck in the net. You got to forget about the refs. You got to forget about the crappy game they call it, and you got to move on.
That's the way Nick has been playing all night, except for one little hiccup. He's just flying, and he's gorgeous, and he's a good player.
All right,
nice goal, Nick.
And then Lopes lost the stick, and puck's out of the zone.
Still 4-on-3, and it's going to go to 5-on-3 shortly in about 50 seconds. Yeah. Stood him right up.
Big hit by Barry. And Barry tries to get it out, not able to. Oh, now it's out of the zone.
You need another one of those.
Vinny Lopes now. Vinny Lopes breaking in. And we got a call. Vinny Lopes.
There we go.
Vinny Lopes.
The bench
he gets a 10 for that one.
The Stony Brook bench is cheering as if it was the final game.
Vinny going back to his Olympic diving days. But anyway, it's a good call. He was taken down, and Vinny was clearly going to be in on a breakaway.
Yeah.
So we got now lots of lights up on the board. If those of you who are looking at what's going on, there's 2 penalties for the Seawolves that are actually identical in time that will end. the Seawolves will go on actually will have to defend a power play for about 20 seconds, and then they'll go on a power play for about a minute and 40.
Right.
Minute 10.
So many lights up there. I'm happy the Power Authority can handle that load. There's so many digits being lit up right now.
I know. Boy, we got a good one here. 14:01 left to go. And the Seawolves, we already talked about, they got to have this one. They got to find a way. Dig down and got to win two here. All right, Barbera on the faceoff, trying to win it around, using his big body and size. And now, this is Chow coming down. Chow puts one on down low for Snyder. Stick away.
I don't know if the Rams are used to getting...
All right, Ambrose dumps in.
10, yeah.
In 10 seconds, the Rams will have a man advantage for a very short period of time. This is Barbera putting on a big forecheck down low and taking a puck away. Good job by Barbera. Man, he's a one-man wrecking machine. Puts the shot right on. Good shift by Barbera. Barbera has really stepped up his game tonight, even last night, and showing the coaching staff here of the Seawolves of what he's made of. He's really playing outstanding.
Stay nice and cool, Nick, because you are a cool cat, man. You can fly.
That's right. All right, face-off to the right of Sherman. That's Dureski on the draw with Rafis and Ambrose.
Oh,
boy.
Sticks right up in the
wow.
face.
I don't know.
Boy, oh boy, Nick Dureski got a face full of composite.
Schneider comes out and hoists it out. Ooh! But it's just out of play. That's all it is.
All right. That,
4 seconds left to go. I don't think they have to wait for a whistle. So 4 seconds left to go. They can come out. No. They never call it when anybody else shoots it out. I've never seen them call it. Oh, actually, he is calling it.
Really? Goodness gracious.
Wow, that's a
delay of game.
That's a problem. That's another problem. Now that penalty won't start until those ones are over. Yeah. But it'll be 4-on-4, and then whatever. Yes. It gets too confusing. All right. O'Neill on the faceoff against Dureski. Foster's out there with Barry. It should be 4 on. Yeah.
Wesley Hawkins trying to get a ruling from the ref here on.
I think Coach Garofalo is annoyed that they made a call on that play.
It's kind of a late one too.
He's saying something that it's not in NCAA college rules.
Our statistician is efforting that right now. He's whipping out the rule book and diving in.
Story for penalty use number 30, Daniel Snyder. 2 minutes of the lead game. Time of the penalty, 13:15 remaining, third period. And Snyder, 2 minutes of the lead game at 13:15.
All right, here we go. Face off to the right of Snyder. Dureski on the draw, wins it. And down. All the way down. Fired down by Barry. All right, power play now for...
4-on-4 for another minute.
For another minute, right. Okay. And Hawkins is doing the forechecking down low here for the Seawolves. And over to Bishop. Pat Foster backing up, and letting the goalie see the shot. Nice play to Foster over to Barry.
Ankle save.
Yeah, these passes have to happen a little quicker. Foster. All right.
Justin Bishop turns on not even a dime.
Good job by Barry. Get that puck in deep. Back to get it is Hawkins. Nice little pass out. Didn't get there, though. This is Bishop now winding up behind his net. Pass out to Tate. Good poke check there by Ambrose. Over to Joseph. Chris Joseph through the neutral zone. Pass over to Dan Cassano. Cassano breaks through. Down low. as he gets past Ricci. Casano with the puck. He's controlling it. High stick, no call.
Manhandled.
Controlling that puck now. And trying to get something going. Hawkins is coming for a change.
Stony Brook down a man.
And now we have a Uri power play for 36 seconds.
Oh, boy.
Big hit there as Chow gets dumped. And up to Casano. Oh, jeez. You have these opportunities to get the puck out. What are you doing? Go out with the puck. Don't throw it across the ice. Vinny Lopes now. Vinny Lopes in. Making a play to Dan Casano. Dan Casano's in. So he shoots high and wide. He had an open net. And back to full strength.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be quite a...
This is Miano now controlling for the Seawolves behind the net. Over to Vs Uri, and he's able to get it out. Oh, skips over Snyder's stick. And Miano trying to control it. And he gets it up to Hawkins, but just past him. Oh, it's a game of missing.
Yes.
It's very frustrating. All right, around the boards now as the URI squad is putting in some real good pressure here. Not letting the Seawolves get out. Let's see if they can get out now. This is Vs Uri. Up Collins off the skate. Oh. Collins almost got her up with a stretched out stick.
Finishing his check. Taking that fellow.
Puck gets down low. And Vs Uri. Oh, his fans on it. Coming in is Grogan. Grogan's shot is wide behind the net. And now Hawkins will skate to it. He'll go up the ice. Shielding his body. And he got dumped all the way down. As the teams change on the fly. Stepping up, stepping up. Fourth line out there again. Shot goes high and wide. Foster back to get it for the Seawolves. Up the boards to Freely. Freely back to Foster. Up to Barry. Barry through the neutral zone. Missed Dureski, but it's in the zone and now skating out with it. Touch pass into the Seawolves zone. This is Barry over to Foster. And out of the zone. Bang right back in. This is the same old play over and over. And hoisting it out, trying to get it down the ice, and he does. Right on goal. Seawolves will get a face-off in the
sticks are swinging and bodies are flying, and probably the perfect time to let you know where Rhode Island comes from.
Let's do that.
All right. Now, unlike a lot of things here in New York, it's not from the Dutch, where we get Brooklyn from, and also the Bronx. And it's not certainly New Yorkers trying to just build a road to Boston, even though the World Series has gone through there any number of times. It is, in fact, Verrazano, the famous Italian explorer, thought it resembled the famous Greek Isle of where the Colossus of Rhodes.
And there you have it. All right, Lear.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool. All right, here comes Macalino down, and he just nice slow pass to try to get Bishop.
Chuck a puck. That's the winning puck by Trevor R. During between periods. They have a contest. That's true. My partner actually threw the winning puck.
I don't know how I did it. I just followed the red line. I don't know. That's where the shirt was. Anyway, extra large, please. All right, to the right of Snyder. Dan Snyder. I keep calling him Ryan for some reason, but maybe there is a Ryan Schneider. I don't know. You think? Anyway, we got the net off the moorings and a face-off in the Stony Brook zone with no change for the Rams.
Winning 50-50 number is 489-825. Again, that is 489-825.
There was a casual reference there to red and Rhode Island, and there's a famous Rhode Island red, which is a chicken, and that comes from the URI agricultural school. They bred super. They have a little poultry school up there.
Oh.
So there is a little Rhode Island red, but not Rhode Island. The Dutch.
Uri is putting that 3-man, that hard press.
Oh, what was that? Unfortunately,
This will be an icing, and it's a hard press forecheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our producer brings up a good point. The Seawolves have already called the timeout, and now we're going to see if that's going to make a big difference. But face-off to the right of Schneider. It's Dan Cassano on the face-off against Chow. And shot right on.
Wow,
Chow won the draw in a limbo type of situation, and the forward came in and took a shot right on. Now they'll change up. Seawolves will change up, bring on some fresh legs.
That was
try to get something going here. As I see, Coach Garofalo has made some changes now. He's put Billy Freely out with Dan Cassano and Kotkamp, trying to get a little speed going, a little skill and some speed.
Oh. That's
all right. Andrew Balzafury with the puck. Cross-ice pass over the top of Dan Cassano. In to get it now is Billy Freely skating in. Right up front, shot! Oh, Kotkamp had it. The hero of last night.
Dang.
Chris Joseph with a shot. Low rebound, Kotkamp again.
Off to the side.
Must have hit somebody down low because this will be an icing.
Great chances. I don't see. I didn't see.
It'll be an icing. Interesting how when you do those things, you change a player here or there, plug and play, you make a play. All of a sudden, something happens there, Coach Garofalo making a change there and putting Billy Freely out there with the speed.
Billy Freely made that great pass. I don't think Ryan Kotkamp knew it was. He all of a sudden had that puck right on his stick and went, "Oh boy!"
Yeah, face off to the right of Sherman, and it's picked up by the Seawolves. Backhand pass, backhand shot by Sam Brewster, almost snuck in. And back to Brewster. Why did you shoot? Scores!
That was a
Sam Brewster!
Oh.
What a blast!
Upper left-hand corner. That was a
one-timer.
Spinning around. He just unleashed a blister where Mama hides the cookies in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, baby. and I tell you, I know they keep shooting that puck. They're going to putting it in. 33 shots. They've already hit 5 goals. They hit 5 last night to win the game. This game is far from over, I can tell you right now.
Yo, watch.
Seawolves are going to have to just play tough right now. They're going to have to stay in this game.
Get another one, boys. Because the Rhode Island, you can see it already. They're coming.
Chris Joseph now controls the puck behind the net. And it's turned over.
There we go.
And you see those plays with Chris Joseph carrying that puck, got hooked, didn't go down because he's a good skater, but lost the puck. And there could have been a call for a hook there, but there was no call. As the referees now will put their whistles in their pockets.
And once again, a not spectacular or pretty save by Dan Schneider,
yes,
but a hard one and a critical one at that point.
Absolutely.
He could have been napping on that
Face
point.
off to the right and won by the Seawolves. Winning a lot of face-offs tonight, thank God, in their own zone. Trying to keep it in. Hit out by Barbera. Haven't seen Nick out in a little while.
Oh boy.
There's got to be. Oh, yeah, we got the call.
Okay. Hang on, Nick. Just stay cool,
Nick,
boys.
Nick got taken down and
okay. Just
call there by the referee. I stand corrected. He did keep the whistle out of the pocket. But
big penalty. Big penalty.
All right. So face-off will be in the URI zone to the right of Sherman. Seawolves will go with Lopes, Barbera, Dan Cassano, Sam Brewster, and Andrew Balzafury. That's Dan Cassano and Balzafury at the points.
Let's see. See what happens here.
And face-off to the right of Sherman. Back to the point. This is Lopes. Lopes controls the puck. Up to Barberi. Shoots low. Rebound.
Oh, it's down
Sam
there.
Brewster could not poke it home, but he was close. Cross-ice pass. Oh, and off the stick of Cassano.
At 6:42.
But they're looking nice.
Nice play by Mr. Lopes there, stretching himself out.
Unbelievable.
All right, Sonnenberg controls the puck in the neutral zone. This is Vs Uri trying to get it back to Brewster, who just dumps it in now and goes after it. Lopes hard around by URI and all the way out.
Yeah. Our guys, Vinny Lopes, a little upended behind the play there, and unfortunately the ref couldn't see it.
All right, Cassano to Brewster. Brewster, wrist shot, high and over the net.
Going up high again.
Barbera now controls it. Down low, Vs Uri, and Vs Uri gets a shot down low, but it's cleared out by the Rams. Sam Brewster going off to the bench for a change. Here comes Wesley Hawkins. This is Nick Barbera, and Nick comes in back to Cassano, who rips it, deflected off the stick. Nice little play there by Kottkamp. Over to Vs Uri. Vs Uri's shot is blocked. Kottkamp to Hawkins, back to...
Somebody get in front of that net.
I don't know what happened there, but Wes Hawkins just lost the end of that one and it went out. Seawolves, 32 seconds left to go. Try to take advantage of this one-man advantage. This is Dureski racing down through the neutral zone, through the middle. And loses the handle on it.
Stood right
Picked up by Kottkamp. Kottkamp looking for Joseph breaking in. Kottkamp turns. Kottkamp shoots. And it's just deflected wide.
So side.
Back up to Joseph. Joseph back down to Kottkamp. Kottkamp controls it. Looking for Joseph.
3
Joseph moving to
seconds.
the middle.
2, 1.
Cross-ice pass across, trying to get Dureski on that backdoor play. Not too far away. We're all even up now. Back up to the point. Back down to Barry. Back down to Hawkins. Down low to Kottkamp, who's going to need a change. Some of these guys have been out there for a while. They got to get off the ice. They got to be disciplined to get off. Kottkamp especially.
De Silva, number 5, is.
All right, now here comes Chow. He's forced off the puck by Joseph. Good play as Stony Brook gets the change they want. And back into the Seawolves zone, controlled by Chris Joseph. Crossover to Barry. Barry up to Sean Collins, who gets it through. This is
Brooks.
Brooks hits the post!
Oh, Brooksy. He's
going for number 2 tonight.
He's on fire on this shift, by the way.
This is Grogan now. Sends it wide. Oh, just wide off the stick of Schneider.
Watch Josh Brooks. He's sticking
All right,
his
this
nose
is Barry
in
now. Controls the puck and just hoists it up over. Wade's icing off because it may have hit the player or not. I'm not sure. And Wesley Hawkins coming in on the forecheck. And Sam Brewster. And a high stick.
3 minutes and 20 some odd. 3:18 left in the period.
3:18 left to go.
The band is building the tension. You could cut the tension with a knife here.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Snyder. This is Dureski on the draw. Against Luciano. And Dureski wins it back. This is Ambrose. Ambrose is just mauled by two RI guys.
Sam Brewster and Brian Gara.
This is the forecheck now. This is what Sonnenberg has got to watch out for. Got to get out of the zone, get the puck deep, and work the play deep. This is now Wesley Hawkins picking it up and keeping the puck deep all the way around. Ambrose tries to keep it in, unable to do it. And back together to Sam Brewster. And he's got Ambrose in center ice. And Ambrose spanks it off the glass and into the URI zone.
All right, change.
2:42 left to go. Oh, change.
Caught in the change.
Shot right on a pad save by Ryan. By Schneider. And that puck deflects out.
From Der Schneider. 2-3-2.
And that faceoff will be to the right of Schneider with 2:32 left to go.
Funny.
We get to do this again next weekend, from what I understand, with the Liberty squad coming in.
Oh, superb.
So That'll be interesting. For those of you who timeout URI right now, they'll take a timeout. And maybe we'll get a little chance to recap. We'll talk about next week. I believe the game is next week. It'll be November 17th and 18th, just before the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah, the Liberty squad is always tough, and it's a big game again this year.
Liberty's ranked in the top 10. They're a good squad, and they're the test, of if you get to nationals, how far you go exactly.
Yep.
So you want to see them, play the Seawolves. Want to see them play Liberty, as close as they can. If they can figure out a way to muster up a split next weekend, even would be a great feat.
If I remember correctly, when you look down the Stony Brook roster, you see names like Plano, Texas. You see Long Island, and then you look down the Liberty roster, and you see Brantford, Ontario, Thunder Bay, Flin Flon.
Yeah.
There's a couple of boys that come down to Liberty.
Yes.
To play.
Just a few.
And to learn.
Yes. Yes, the men of the cloth, they come to play hockey. All right, face off to the right of Snyder. That's O'Neill against Collins. And the puck is out of the zone. It's a 2-on-1, and who coming in? Nick Barbera over the loops. Loop shoots, rebound, save!
His own rebound.
What a save!
Fans, just watch that Vinny Lopes every time he's on the ice.
I'd like to say that was the save of the game for Sherman, but in actuality, it was right at him. So he didn't really have to do much but just cover the front. But it's a big save because
Vinny Lopes with the presence of mind.
That could have sealed it, pretty much. But now we got 2:20 left to go. Face off to the right of Sherman. And one back. And Foster just punches it back into the URI zone, picked up by Del Padre. And this pass is backhanded out through the neutral zone here, picked up by Barbera again. And through the neutral zone comes Nick Barbera. And he'll throw it back to Foster.
His long reach.
Taking some time off the clock and
just baffling those defensemen.
He's going to have to get off. Nick's going for a change, but no, he's staying on. And that was a good play by Lopes there to maintain that. Seawolves got to realize there's a change going on here for URI, and they can move the puck, and they do. This is Dan Cassano coming through the neutral zone with speed. He puts one on and a rebound. Lots of rebounds.
Boy, his own man almost jammed that up.
Seawolves got to get to the net, crash the net. Those rebounds are big.
91 seconds left in this one, folks. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Minute and a half to go. The Seawolves hanging on to a 1-goal lead here. 1:31 left to go. Face-off to the left of Sherman. Cassano, Freely, Kottkamp, Joseph, Balsa Fury. Look at this line. That's a mix-up.
Yep, and I like the change that Coach Garofalo is going with here, and he's not staying with what he typically had, and he's making some changes.
Yeah, nice play, Chris. Get it back down that way.
All right, URI trying to get the puck down at the Stony Brook end, not able to do it. This is Cassano coming in. Weak shot.
Knuckle puck.
But, it might have went under the goalie's stick if he wasn't sure.
The Mikko Makala special.
Throwing that puck all around is Joseph. It's picked up by Bishop, who fires it back to his defense.
1 minute.
Keeping that puck, trying to keep that puck in the URI zone. Good play there by Freely. Dan Cassano will dump it all the way in now, and they'll go for a change. Great shift by that line. Great shift.
Very smart.
It's Hawkins now and Sam Brewster, who just hoists it back into the URI zone. Under 40 seconds left to go. And through the neutral zone comes Bishop. Sam Brewster not able to get it out. Oh, and now the puck is hoisted out with 20 seconds.
They pulled the goalie.
Through the neutral zone and bunched back out.
Chris Joseph, excellent.
There's an empty net. Drusky misses the empty net. The Seawolves are going to win this one. And they're going to take two from URI.
Unbelievable.
How about that?
That
It's over.
They made
and
some
the
noise.
Seawolves are making some noise.
Our boys.
We've seen 2 great games, 2 nights in a row. Same score, 5-4, both games.
Wow.
And incredible through 3 periods, 38 shots for the Seawolves, 24 for URI. Talk about shutting down their offense. Well,
Fans.
Seawolves had to make a statement, Lear, and tonight and this weekend they made the statement.
Did. Yeah.
Taking 2 games from the number 1 team in their division, which could become huge come playoff time or potential playoff time, whatever you want to call the Nationals. So, all right, we hope you enjoyed these 2 games, and we'll come back and join us next weekend as November 17th and 18th, the Stony Brook Seawolves will take on University of Liberty. So, as they play Frank Sinatra's New York, New York, we bid you all and all of our listeners and watchers a great evening and a fabulous rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week. What do you say, Lear?
See you soon. See you on the internet. Wow. What